Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Dias. A team of officials from the Central Bureau of Investigation arrived in Goa in connection with the death of Sonali Phogat, and by Saturday, the CBI forensic team began the investigation at the Grand Leone Resort where Sonali stayed.
A team of officials from the Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) arrived in Goa in connection with the death of Sonali Phogat, and by Saturday morning, the CBI forensic team began their investigation at the Grand Leone Resort where Sonali stayed before. Now, a senior police official said that the team of CBI officials arrived in the coastal state on Friday. He said the team would be visiting Anjuna police station and other spots related to the case in North Goa itself. Goa police have arrested 5 persons in connection with this death. While 2 are booked for murder, rest 3 are arrested under narcotic drugs, and the police officials said that CBI officials will hand over all the documents related to the case. Meanwhile, by Saturday morning, that's today, the CBI forensic team reached Grand Leone Resort as a part of their investigation. Watch these visuals. Clayton D'Souza for Herald TV.
Mandre locals have filed an FIR against Arvinda Electricals Bengaluru and Pioneero Infra Private Limited Porori for laying underground cables by digging the road from Agarwada to Mandre and other internal roads of the constituency. The underground cabling work has caused an inconvenience to locals. The alleged illegal work is taking place on the busiest roads in Mandre constituency without obtaining the necessary permissions. The contractor has undertaken the work of laying the underground cables of all the roads at one time.
Mandre locals filed an FIR against Arvinda Electricals Bangalore and Pioneero Infra Private Limited Porvorim for laying underground cables. The companies are allegedly laying underground cables in Mandre constituency without obtaining necessary permissions. The complainant stated that the contractor has not taken any precautionary measure nor has made any arrangement for the maintenance of the road.
48 तासा पहिले आम्ही लोकांची जे तक्रारी वाढल्यो की रस्त्याचेर धोकादायक वाहतूक जाता आणि कसलीच काळजी न घेता कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरान संबंधित कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरान आपलं काम केलं. तर हो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर कोण? तर हो कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आसा MS अरविंदा इलेक्ट्रिकल्स बेंगलोर आणि तो जॉयंट व्हेंचरान मेसेस पियनरो इंडिया प्रायवेट लिमिटेड परवरी ह्यांच्या संयुक्त विद्यमान ह्या अंडरटेकिंगाचं काम करता. स्वराज्याकडे ते तक्रारी पावले आणि स्वराज्याक स्वतःहून दिसला की हे अत्यंत धोकादायक स्थितीत लोक प्रवास करतात आणि कसलीच काळजी न घेता.
गेले 5-6 दीस हे काम सुरू आसा आणि प्रवाशांक लोकांक तेतूनसून धोका निर्माण जाल्लो. त्यामुळे मांद्रे स्वराज्य ह्या संस्थेन वीज खाते, PWD, स्थानिक पंचायत तसे पोलीस स्टेशनाचे अधिकाऱ्यांचे थंय लक्ष वेधले आणि हे जे काम आसा ते सगळे सुरक्षेचे उपाय योजून काम फुडें व्हरचे. कारण आत्तां सगळ्याक अर्द्याहून अधिक रस्तो व्यापलेलो आसा, खड्डे व्हडले व्हडले चर मारलेले आसा आणि गाडयो थंय स्लीप जावन पडटा. पयल्या फेरयेन तुवें टू आगरवाडा पर्यंत काम सुरू केल्लें. आतां आगरवाडा टू मांद्रे MDR 17 हांगा काम सुरू जालां. त्याच बरोबर इंटरनल रोड जे मांद्र्यांतले म्हणजे मांद्रे मतदारसंघातले सगळे एका वेळार काम सुरू केल्लें आसा आणि सध्या पावस पडटा. अर्द्याहून अधिक रस्त्याचेर मातयेचे थर घालता. काम इतले खड्डे कोण थंय कसलेच सुरक्षेचे उपाय योजलेले ना. ट्रॅफिक कंजेशन जाता, गाडयो थंय स्लीप जावन पडटा. म्हणजे 2 व्हिलर व्हडल्यो कार किंवा बसी जर एका जाल्यार थंय वाहतुकीची कोंडी येता. ही कसलीच उपाययोजना करूंक ना आणि पूर्ण कल्पना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी त्या लोकांक दिल्ली आसा आणि आवश्यक उपाय योजना म्हणून सांगता. तरी आसतना कांयच जायना. आज 4 दीस जाले आमी स्वराज्य संस्थेन 24 तासाची मुदत दिल्ली की उपाय घेया. आमी आणखी 1 दीस रावले. 2 दिसानंतर आमी आज PWD इंजिनियराची भेट घेतली. अनेक गोष्टी आसा तितून धक्कादायक अशी गजाल आहा की वीज अंडरग्राउंड केबल हे लोकांच्या हिता खातीर जाता. आमी तेजें स्वागत करता. पण लोकांक आज त्रास जाता तेजें कितें हेज्यार आमचे डिटेल आमचे कन्व्हेनर आसा ॲडव्होकेट प्रसाद शहापूरकर आसा, आमचे एक्झिक्युटीव मेंबर जगन्नाथ पार्सेकर हे तुमकां म्हायती दितले की खूब धक्कादायक म्हायती. कसलीच परमिशनां PWDचे कन्सेंट सुद्दां न घेता आसतना इल्लिगल काम चल्लेलें आहा. आतां इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर जो आसा तेणी आपले वर्क ऑर्डर घेतल्या पण फुडल्यो प्रक्रिया कसल्योच करूं. त्यामुळे एका सगळ्या कामाक आणि फुडें जर कितें तरी वायट गजाल घडली जाल्यार तेका इलेक्ट्रिसिटीचो जे इंजिनियर आसात, PWDचे इंजिनियर आसात आणि कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर हे जबाबदार आसतले.
Makbul Manjumani for Herald TV.
Wasco police registered an offence against unknown persons for damaging the glass panel at St. Anthony's Cross at Chikali. The police have registered an offence under IPC section 295 and 427. Wasco Police Inspector Kapil Nayak said, "Will write to Chikali Panchayat to install CCTVs at religious places and other strategic areas." The police are further investigating the case.
The Wasco police have registered an offence against unknown accused for damaging the glass panel of St. Anthony's Cross at Chikali. The police have registered an offence under IPC sections 295 and 427.
Yesterday at about 11 o'clock morning, we got a call from one person that at Chikalim, one Saint Anthony statue is there which is existed at the side of the road, and somebody has damaged the cross. So accordingly, I along with the staff visited the spot and observed the scene, and it was found that there is a glass structure. There is one Saint Anthony statue, and there is a glass structure around the statue, and the said glass structure is damaged. And after observing, it was found that somebody has pelted the stone and damaged the glass structure. So further, one Manuel Fernandez appeared at the police station and lodged his formal complaint regarding this, that for pelting the stone on the glass structure and damaging the said structure and thereby insulting the religious sentiment of the Christian community. So in this connection, we had registered the crime under section 295, 427 IPC, and further I tightened my intelligence sources to find out the culprit, and further our investigation is in progress to find out the culprit in this case. I will make the letters to the concerned panchayat to install the CCTVs at the particular area, also to the on the strategic points of surrounding areas, so that it will keep watch on the culprits who are doing such type of activities.
काका पयले पावल्ले हांव तेन्ना थिंगा सगळे पडलेले आसले ते सायडीन फुटलेले आसले सगळे आसले मागीर हांवें कॉल केलें एका आमचे नॅसी म्हाका नंबर आसलो न्हू ते नॅसीक फोन केलो नॅसीन फादराक सांग हांवें कॉल केलें फादरान मागीर येयलो फादर बी सगळे मिसार सांगलें आनी फादरान जायते लोक येयले हिंगा मागीर पुलीस येयले कंप्लेन केलें पुलीस येयलो मागीर तो अशें येयलो एक पंच आहा तो सकयल जिकले तो ते येयले हे सायडीन आहा ती येयली जायत जाणां येयली वयसून पासून लोक येवन पळोवन गेला.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Coast Guard brings back rescued merchant ship crew to MPT and hands him over to local authorities. The Coast Guard on Friday rescued 19 crew members who were in distress in a sinking merchant ship MT Parth off the Ratnagiri coast. Here's more.
Coast Guard brings the rescue team and the crew to MPT and hand it over to the local authorities. Now, the Indian Coast Guard on Friday rescued 19 crew members who were in distress in a sinking merchant ship MT Parth off the Ratnagiri coast. Here's more. The captain and officers say they tried to revive the ship, but it was only at the last minute that they sounded alert to the Coast Guard and abandoned the ship for their safety. The Coast Guard in a press release said that Indian Coast Guard ship Sujit, while routine patrolling area, received a distress call at about 10:45 a.m. from MT Parth, an African flagged vessel of 102 meters in the length and 80 nautical miles from Murumugaon port, about flooding in the vessel. On receipt of the distress call, the ship immediately proceeded for the rescue despite the rough seas and strong winds. In addition, ICGS Apurva and CG Dhruv helicopter was also delivered to render assistance to the distressed vessel.
और रोलिंग पिचिंग था 5 बजे सुबह में पता चला तो हम लोग फाइंड आउट किए कि ये लिस्ट क्यों हो रहा है. स्टारबोर्ड साइड में कंटिन्यू लिस्ट हो रहा था, 2.5 से 3 डिग्री लिस्ट था. उसके बाद जब हम लोग फाइंड आउट किए तो कहीं हम लोग को ऐसा पता नहीं चला, लेकिन 1 स्टारबोर्ड टैंक में क्या हुआ कि पानी आ रहा था ड्रेनेज पाइप से और एयर वेंट जो था वो डेक से टूट करके गिर गया था और कंटिन्यू वहाँ से पानी आ रहा था और रोलिंग पिचिंग कंटिन्यू हो रहा था. तो पानी आने की वजह से लिस्ट बढ़ता जा रहा था. सेम टाइम हम लोग डी ब्लास्टिंग चालू किए. डी ब्लास्टिंग जिस अमाउंट में जा रहा था उसके डबल पानी बाहर से आ रहा था सी से. उसके बाद वो धीरे धीरे आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल होने लगा. लिस्ट बढ़ते बढ़ते 10 से 12 डिग्री हो गया और फिर हम लोग आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो गया. फिर हम लोग नहीं कुछ चल रहा. फिर मास्टर डिसाइडेड टू अबैंडन द शिप.
Sir, headquarters. MT Parth is about to sink. So we were on a routine deployment. Ship was diverted to proceed with max speed to reach the return. We reached around 1400 hours and we saw MT Diamond, MT Parth totally sunk. And there was one more ship, MT Khalid, which was assisting the rescue operation and embarked 2 of the crew of this vessel. Other 17 crew were on board another rescue vessel which was adrift due to machinery failure. So ship shaped course towards this rescue boat and embarked all the 17 crew on board. Other search and rescue units included ICGS Apurva and 1 ALHX Ratnagiri, which also assisted in the rescue of the merchant vessel's crew.
A story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Newly elected Margao Municipal Council Chairperson Ghanshyam Shirodkar on Saturday stated that within a year's time he plans to turn the Sonsoro garbage plant into a sightseeing area. He added that he plans to manage garbage and eradicate the stench completely. Speaking about the rumors of a no-confidence motion against him, Shirodkar stated that people who want to get rid of him must provide a genuine reason as to why they don't want him in office. He has requested people for at least 6 months' time, as he has just assumed office on Friday.
Newly elected MMC chairperson Ghanshyam Shirodkar stated that within a year's time he plans to turn the Sonsoro garbage plant into a sightseeing area. He added that he plans to manage garbage and eradicate the stench completely. Speaking about the rumors of a no-confidence motion against him, Schrodker stated that people who want to get rid of him must provide a genuine reason.
आज हांव 12 वर्सां पयलीं हांगा आयिल्लो चेअरमॅन म्हणून हांगा आयिल्लो हांवें हांगासर कावन्सील मिटींग घेतिल्ली विथ द लंच तेन्ना इतलें हें सगळें क्लीन आशिल्लें कळ्ळें न्ही फुडें पळय तुमी आतां पासून थंय गेलो हांव सगळें चॅक केलें भरपूर वारो बिरो येता पण हांव बिचार पासून वचपाक गरज ना म्हजो प्रयत्न आसतलो की एक वर्सां 2 वर्सां भितर सगळें क्लीन करून लोकांक एक सायट सीइंग करपाचो हांगा येवपाक इवनींग भोंवपाक वास घाण कांय ना असो म्हजो प्रयत्न आसतलो त्या कामां आज त्या ताजे प्रमाणे फुडें सरिल्लो आसा कांयच आसपाना हांगा हांव डेली हाफ डे हांगा आसतलो ऑफीस सगळें हें करपा लायलां कितें कितें कमी आसा सगळ्यो वस्तू म्हणजे कावन्सिलर सगळे जे आसात म्हजो रिक्वेस्ट सगळे कावन्सिलरांक ताणें मदीं केन्ना केन्ना टायम मेळटा स्पेशली वॉर्ड कावन्सिलर बाब सदानंद नायक ताणें हांगासर विजीट मारीत रावची ताणें हांगासर हें पळोवचें सगळ्या कावन्सिलरांक म्हजो रिक्वेस्ट तुमी हांगा विजीट दिया सगळ्यांनी विजीट दिल्यार हें क्लियर जातलें सगळें म्हणजे एकट्या विजीटान हें जावचें ना हांगा कोणी तरी नजर दवरता कोणी तरी हेजेर वॉच करता अशें जावपाक जाय कित्याक नो कॉन्फिडन्स हाडटा तें तांकां लोकांक सांगचें पडटलें काम करतगर तो फेलियर जालो जाल्यार नो कॉन्फिडन्स हाडप न्ही कामूच सुरू केलें ना हांवें आनी म्हजेर जर नो कॉन्फिडन्स हाडटा तें तांकां उत्तर दिवचें पडटलें हांवें न्ही कित्याक म्हजेर नो कॉन्फिडन्स ते हाडटात ते कळ्ळें न्ही हांव म्हज्या कामा भितर आसा हांवें कालीय कामा भितर आशिल्लो आजूय हांवें सुरवात केल्ली आसा शेनवार आयतार म्हाका कांय लागना हांव आयतारचो आसतलो हांगा कळ्ळें न्ही आनी ते कित्याक हाडटा नो कॉन्फिडन्स तें म्हाका कांय खबर ना कित्याक पार्टी पॉलिटिक्स हांगा ना कळ्ळें न्ही हें कोण हाडटा तूं म्हणटा तशें म्हाका कांय खबर ना BJPचे लोक हाडटा म्हणून ते कित्याक हाडटा हांव नकळो दे हॅव टू रिप्लाय टू द पीपल लोकांक सांगचें पडटलें म्हजे सारके मनशाक काडून कित्याक कोण हांव नाका कित्याक म्हाका चान्स दिवपा जाय न्ही म्हाका 6 म्हयने दिया वर्स दिया म्हजें काम पळया फुडें रावपाचें ना रावपाचें मागीर ठरया.
Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
In a recent interview on Herald TV Sports Talkies, FC Goa's head coach Carlos Peña shared his views on what he has to say on the former players who have parted ways from the Gors. Being an ex-Gor himself and sharing the field with his ex-teammates, he said they were great players. But with the introduction of new signings, they are fresh faces who will make a big difference this season. He also added that the team is much more bigger and better this season.
In a recent interview on Herald TV Sports Talkies, when questioned FC Goa's head coach Carlos Peña what he has to say on the past FC Goa strong players who have parted away from the Gors, and he himself played with these players, he said, yes, they were great players, but FC Goa presently have some great and strong players who will make a difference this season. He also added that FC Goa is much more bigger and better.
One of the best FC Goa squads to have ever been assembled. You had great players to play alongside like Koro, like Jahu. What are your thoughts? I mean, what qualities do you think you can bring from that team that you played in into the current team?
Well, the most important that I remember in that team is that we act as a team and we play as a family, no? And this was very important. Of course, we had many quality players. We have a great striker like Koro. We had other quality players like Hugo, like Edu, like Fal, and of course Brandon, Seriton, Lenny. Great players. But my feeling about that time is that we play as a team, and I think this is the most important, even more important than the individualities.
FC Goa are known to be a team that plays attractive football. They're known to be a team that scores a lot of goals. What kind of values do you think you can bring to this team, and what can we expect from FC Goa from a playing style this season?
Football is for entertain, no? And football is to score goals, to make happy the fans, no? So I have enjoyed a lot playing on that way of football. I have played in Barca for many years, and in other teams in my career I have played in many teams in that way, and me as a coach, I have this idea, no, because I think the best defense is a good one attack, no. So we have, I think we have players to play on this way. I think this is the best way to create chances, to carry the ball to the attackers players, and we will try on that way because I think it's the best way.
The government of Goa organized a beach cleanup drive under the banner Clean Coast, Safe Coast on the occasion of International Coastal Cleanup Day to commemorate the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's birthday at various beaches in the state. Various ministers and MLAs also took part in the cleanup drive. Chief Minister Pramod Sawant stated that the government has organized a coastal cleanup initiative across 37 beaches in Goa to spread awareness of the advantage of blue economy for future generations.
The government of Goa organized a Clean Coast, Safe Coast program on the occasion of International Coastal Cleanup Day. Chief Minister Pramod Sawant stated that the government has organized a coastal cleanup initiative across 37 beaches in Goa.
ही मोहीम सगळ्यांची व्हरपा खातीर पुराय सगळे जाण ह्या बिचाचेर अवेलेबल आसा. गोंयच्या 104 किलोमीटरचो जो कोस्ट आसा, जो बीचीस आसा, जशें आमी म्हणटा की टुरिजमा खातीर आसतले किंवा ब्लू इकॉनॉमी खातीर आसतले, गोंयकारांनी सातत्यान हाजो बरो उपयोग केला. हाज्याय फुडें फॉर द नेक्स्ट जनरेशना खातीर हे बीच अशेंच मेंटेन करप, अशेंच प्रिजर्व करप आणि ही ब्लू इकॉनॉमी फुडल्या जनरेशना कडेन पास ऑन करपा खातीर
सुद्धा ज्या रितीन नरेंद्र मोदीजी भारत देश सगळे वटच्यान क्लीन करपाक सोदता, त्या देशातले बीच क्लीन करपाक सोदता, त्या देशातले करप्शन फ्री करपाक सोदता, क्लीन करपाक सोदता, म्हणजेच आपले ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेशन आसा ते क्लीन करपाक सोदता. आणि त्या दृष्टिकोनांतल्यान आज 17 सप्टेंबर हो जो दीस आसा, स्वताचो जन्मदीस, ज्या दिसाक आमचे भारत देश वेडलेलो आसा सागरी किनाऱ्यांतल्यान, आणि सागरां भितर कितेंच दूषित जावपाक जायना. आमचे दर्ये, आमचे दर्यासागर, आमचे सी हे लिटर जावपाक जायना म्हणून एक उपक्रम तांणी दिल्लो आसा. आणि हो गोंयच्या दृष्टिकोनांतल्यान खूप अत्यंत महत्वाचो आसा.
सगळ्या जगातून टुरिस्ट हांगा येतात. ह्या सगळ्या हेजो आमकां फायदो निश्चितपणे जातलो. आणि आमी आमचे बीच क्लीन दवरपाची ही मोहीम जी आसा ती आज सक्सेसफूल जाल्ली. आमचे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री, इतर सगळे मंत्री, आमदार, आमचे पदाधिकारी, पार्टीचे अध्यक्ष आणि सगळ्यांनी ह्या हातून भाग घेतलेलो आसा. जर तर सगळ्यांनी हे सिरियस घेतलेले आसा.
Of course, that is there, stipulations are there, but people's cooperation is important. So today, because of our effort by our Prime Minister during the last 80 years, he always focusing on this aspect, cleanliness, even to the villages. So I already stated that Samudra is considered as equivalent to God. That is our traditional concept of India.
Kiran Borkar, Sagun Gaudi, Makbul Majimani, Aditya Bidre and Vinod Mehtar for Herald TV.
A theft was reported at Dr. Tar's polyclinic in Dulair, Mapsa. The thief is suspected to have entered through the back door and decamped with nearly 2 lakh rupees in cash, gold and silver, but left the electronic items behind. The owners of the clinic have requested the concerned authorities to set up street lights in the area and increase police patrolling. Further investigation is on.
A theft was reported at Dr. Tar's polyclinic in Dulair, Mapsa. The thief made way with nearly 2 lakh rupees, gold and silver, and left the electronic items behind. A police complaint was filed and further investigation is on.
How to come in, how to go out, आणि लॅबान तेजे कशें काम चलता, तेजे फिजिओ कशें चलता.
नेमकी किती चोरून दिसता?
चोरून केला म्हणजे स्मॉल थिंग्स लायक गोल्ड, चेन आणि कॅश, समथिंग फ्रॉम द ड्रॉवरातले.
लॅबातले कॅश केला. कितके असतले अंदाजे कॅश?
ऑलमोस्ट कॅश मोर दॅन 1 लाख.
माझे 40-50 असते.
ओके.
आणि गोल्ड चेन एक ऑलमोस्ट 40-50 हजार. ते बारीक बारीक असून
टोटल कॅश किती जाता तुझ्यान दिलो?
ऑलमोस्ट
2 लाख 2.5 अशें आसतले कॅश.
सो हांव कितें म्हणटा की कितें तरी करूंक जाय बिकॉज ऑफ द स्ट्रीट लायट आणि हे ते. सो
आणि हाली ह्या गोष्टी खूप वाढल्या. सो गव्हर्नमेंटान आमकां दिसता की थोडे 100% हेंचे कडेन लक्ष दिवपाचें सारकें.
आणि ही आधी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल म्हणजे ही इतकी ओल्ड क्लिनिक आसा, पोर्चुगीज टायमा वयली, केन्ना अशें इन्सिडंट जावंक ना. दिस इज अ व्हेरी डिझास्टर.
सीसीटीव्ही कॅमेरा म्हटल्या?
सीसीटीव्ही ना. सो ऑल द थिंग वी आर टेकिंग प्रिकॉशन नाव.
अशें गोल्ड चेन आशिल्ली आणि मंगळसूत्रां बी आशिल्ली म्हजी देवाक घाल्ली, ती म्हजी सगळी चोरी जाल्ली आसा. आणि सगळे ताणें हांगा डिस्ट्रक्शन म्हणजे सगळे हालयल्ले आसा.
हांगा तुमचे कितें आनी मोबायल फोन बी आसले?
मोबायल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक ताणें कांयच व्हरूंक ना. ही हॅज नॉट टेकन एनी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गुड्स, मोबायल्स, दिस मेटल थिंग्स, दिवल्यो बी तश्यो कांयच व्हरूंक ना. ही हॅज रॉब्ड गोल्ड, कॅश अँड ज्वेलरी, सिल्वर.
हे मोडचे पयशे बी सगळे सकयल न्हू. हे जे दार आसा तुमचे हे क्लोज आसता?
हे क्लोज आसता, 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 लॉक असता ते लॉक ताणी तोडला हे पळय सकयल आसा लॉक हे पळय ते घेयात न्ही तुम्ही हे पळय आणि ते पळय ते बल्ब बी ताणे न्ही थंय उडयला पळय काडून फाटल्यान लायट्स असता न्ही बरो पॉवरफुल असता बल्ब
Prakash Kadekar for Herald TV.
24-year-old Nawab Sheikh from Baina has made it to the finals of the Colors TV reality show Sur Nawa Dyas Nawa. Despite not being able to speak in Marathi, Sheikh made it to the finals of the Marathi singing show. He was appreciated for singing bhajans and other Marathi songs by the judges. After receiving immense support from the Marathi music industry, Sheikh aims to build his career within the Marathi music industry.
24-year-old Nawab Sheikh from Baina made it to the finals of the Colors TV reality singing show Sur Nawa Dyas Nawa. Despite not being able to speak in Marathi, Sheikh made it to the finals of the Marathi singing show.
आज बताते हुए बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी हो रही है कि मराठी रियलिटी शो सूर नवा ध्यास नवा इस शो के मैं ग्रैंड फिनाले में पहुंचा हूं और आप सभी की दुआ से इतना आज मुकाम हासिल किया है। ये वही ट्रॉफ़ी है जहां पर मैं टॉप 16 में सिलेक्ट हुआ था। मराठी इंडस्ट्री से इतना ज़्यादा सपोर्ट मिलने के वजह से मैंने अभी डिसाइड किया है कि मैं और ज़्यादा मराठी में काम करूंगा, मराठी गानों के ऊपर काम करूंगा और बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत करूंगा और गोवा को बहुत ज़्यादा प्राउड करवाने की पूरी कोशिश की।
गौरी हर श्री वरद विनायक ओंकार गणपति ओंकार गणपति अधिपति सुखपति छंदपति गंधपति लीन निरंतर हो लीन निरंतर हो सूर निरागस हो सूर निरागस हो गणपति सूर निरागस।
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Don Bosco Oratory Fatorda hammered Our Lady of Gloria Sports Club of Raya 5-0 to enter the semi-finals of the St. Joseph Inter-Village Football Tournament organized by Dramapur Sports Club and played at the Directorate of Sports and Youth Affairs ground in Dramapur on Friday.
Lady of Gloria Sports Club of Raya 5-0 to enter into the semi-finals of the St. Joseph Festival Inter-Village Football Tournament. Don Bosco Oratory dominated the match and were leading 2-0 at the breather. Clencia Pinto gave the lead to Don Bosco from the spot. Later, Maxwell Furtado doubled the lead in the 31st minute. Don Bosco scored 3 more goals in the second session. Sweet and Ravello scored the third goal in the 42nd minute. Later, Maxwell Furtado and Welton D'Souza scored 2 more goals in the 55th and 64th minute respectively. Inacio Narona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.